Hi, I'm Cyaneink, and today we have final sketchbook tour. This sketchbook had taken me so much time. It's Canson book. Somebody chew it a bit. And it's almost like falling apart, so it's quite time to complete it. This is sketchbook number 18, and I started it 2020, which is like 2020. So it took so much time. I was so art blocked. I was not feeling good. So I don't know. But I tried to keep it up. At one point, I was filling one sketchbook in a month, but those days are long gone. These are stickers I made myself. I think this was like test batch. I still hand cut these, and the printer settings I was still testing, so they are quite light. So I stick them here. This was first we were playing some board game and I had some free time there, so I drew dragon. It's funny, the dragon has wings, but it doesn't like add up to the dragon. I drew some graphics from the game. The glass. I tried to draw glass and coffee cups and stuff. Some portraits. This is like, I would think this is a really classical way of me drawing, like Buntober and portraits. More portraits. And fox. Here's some game idea. Then some wood thing. I was planning paintings about my plants and they different kind of variegated leaves. So I was thinking composition how I want them to be placed. Then I painted some leaves with the fountain penning and then smudged it with the water. And I tried to think like many different ways of painting leaves and different kind of leaves. I didn't use any reference, so this was more like challenging my imagination. This is Buntober, and I was doing my own prompt at this year, so I made many words, write it here, and then just pick it up the ones I like it and then number them. Here's some info that is not relevant. This is actually not my drawing. Some doodle, I think we were gaming at this point. More bunnies. I don't like this one. I like how this shape is like really long. Testing some, I think these are watercolors. At this point I got Memory Blue neutral tint. Really interesting color. It's black watercolor, but I like it. I like it a lot. It's definitely has some qualities that make it really special for like monochromatic paintings. Quite a large range and stuff. It's really black when it's like put quite heavily. Some kind of, I don't know what this is. Some kind of painting with house. More bunnies. That's my dog. I was testing the fonts for the Buntober. Then I planned the Buntober prompt list like posting. I painted it by hand. Here's some more bunny sketches. I think I was planning some cup bunnies as stickers. Actually, I made these stickers. I haven't released it. I should do that. More of the paintings I was planning. This was abstract painting. Of course, one bunny. Some really loose sketches over the watercolor testing. This is really interesting. Like even if this has really thin paper, it takes watercolor quite well. Of course, it buckles a little, but it can handle it. Some text and also some kind of. I was thinking. I don't remember what I was thinking as. I was thinking it was just like more like shape and testing. Then it started to be Buntober in the October, and first prompt word was season. So I did some sketches and like explored the idea what I want to paint. And how I like to do it, I have the idea and then I like try to find other ideas and then the idea I like the best I develop it the furthest. I think this was the one I picked up. Pants. This is so funny. Actually, it didn't get picked up, but this was so funny. And with some ideas, it was like I instantly knew when I drew this little sketch that okay, that's what I'm gonna go. But I don't usually do more than the small thumbnail sketch and then I sketch it on the watercolor paper. Here I have some more ideas. Oh, I think this was the path. Yeah. And I have written it wrong here. It's not path, but path. Like path. I was like thinking bunny hopping around, and then I was thinking some like computer stuff and like really different kind of ways. And bunny doing like going under the road, and I had really different ideas for it. I don't remember which one I ended up picking. More Buntober pieces. Even more. I love this bunny, and this painting turned out so well. More Buntobers. Now this was good too because there's these guys, and I actually didn't draw any bunny, but I drew Ruka in the bunny suit, like a hat that had like 2 ears. It was super funny. And then at the Buntober ended, there's some Gallo greens. I got the Gallo green set at this point. I was thinking some paintings around it. Then, of course, some dragon, some kind of elf or troll. I think I was gaming at this point as well, like board games. I was thinking taking part of Monochrome December, but give up quite quickly. Got new fountain ink, so I sketched it out. The bird. I think I used reference because I'm really bad at drawing birds. I was watching when my boyfriend was playing Ghost of Tsushima, and I sketched some element of that game. Then some really random doodles there. Bunny, I was thinking how bunny move and thinking about the animation because I have one project I need to do animation also. There's not relevant information. More sketches. I think I was getting new pen at this point and really trying to get the feel how the pen feels in the hand. Some goblins. Yeah, portrait. This point I was trying to do like all watercolor portrait. I noticed it was like quite hard because I couldn't get the contrast right, so it was quite weak. And then when I had the black, I noticed that it was like too strong. Some test pages again. At this point, I decided that I want to know how to draw dogs. So I got really into practicing how to draw dogs. At first, I tried to use reference, but that was actually quite hard because I felt that I quite couldn't get grasp of the inner structure of the dog. So then I got one book that had like step-by-step instructions how to draw dog. And I started from there. And you can see I'm not good at drawing dogs. Ponies are the only thing I can draw well, so. But I practice a lot, quite a lot. This was one pony painting I did, like a portrait of 3 ponies, and there was like, I think was thinking composition, because there was 3 ponies and I had like group them together, so I was thinking that. These are 2 of the ponies. Some watercolor testing, because I was painting the watercolor painting. This I made step-by-step tutorial, and here I tried to like do it in my own style with the ballpoint pen. I think that was not my drawing. Then some other dogs. These are really light sketches. I used a multicolor pencil here. I was at the cafeteria. I actually know which cafeteria because there's this basket that is full of some fake flowers. At this point I got a better book which really taught step by step how to draw dogs, and I really got into that and started to planning like using it. I think I also started to streaming at this point. It first teach like how to draw dog from front, then from side, and then from different parts of the dogs. And I have here I used tracing paper to trace the right starting shape, and then use that as the like guidance and check like did I draw it again and right and what was wrong in my drawing. There's this flap because these were done with the Derwent drawing pencils. They're quite soft, so they smudge easily. Just eyes and some noses. More dogs, different kind of ears, like different kind of dogs. The book is really good. I actually enjoy it, and I think I need to grab that soon again. Different breeds. More dogs. And at this point you can see that the more I draw them, the more I started to improve, so that really kept me going. Border Collie. At this point I didn't have my own Border Collie, I didn't have Levi, and I didn't know I had Levi coming, so it was a bit funny seeing this one. More dogs. This started to be like noticeable, like you can recognize the breeds and stuff. Like trying to draw their bodies. A Bruca. And even if I just do the sketch, I enjoy drawing with the pen. So because I think I get like 2 different exercises. I get the exercise of drawing and also get the exercise of using like inking. So I'm going to this. I think I made timed sketches that I had timer and I had like 5 minutes to draw each or something like that. So I tried. I hate filming my phone so much that like suddenly had some pop-up and like cut the video. Like I need to do something about that. But I was like practicing. Yeah, same tutorial over and over again. Strict time limit. Just to like get up repetition there. More dogs. But here I try to do some different like expressions and trying to make it in my style. This guy is funny. He looks so like shocked. And I did more finished ones. This one is probably my favorite in this whole book. I used one gray marker, water-based marker, also one that has brown. But it was so interesting to lay it on top of each other and like layer it up. So it turned out super well, even if I was so worried that I will go through the paper, because that's how the water-based markers usually work. At this point I got some new brown markers because I was so into drawing dogs. But sadly, you will see that I actually stopped the process. And I think at this point I got so tied up and my personal life got really messed up. So I had long break. Here's some plans for the bunny paintings. This one is actually not painting. This is my tufted work I did. And bunnies. More bunnies. This one drawn by my boyfriend. I was this idea of carrot being center of the world. There's a bigger sketch ahead. Some doodling. Swatching some new pens. Not pens, but markers. I was really happy that I found cheap set that has like really useful tones. They are not like bright tones, but there's some pastels and some muted tones as well. Just trying to getting something in. I was really art blocky and didn't feel any creative at this point. Just playing with the markers. Had some funny ideas again. Here you can see that carrot in the middle of the at the world idea. I actually like it. I just like really sometimes do that. Also, I was thinking carrot growing in the pot and having like the end coming out of the down there. And this has really beautiful rendering. Some potions. Also rose, and I ripped the page, so I draw the rest of here. Then I have more flowers here. Some kind of plants. I did it for my novel, one of the towns I was thinking. This one I draw at cafeteria because I went to cafeteria, took my sketchbook, had nothing in my head, and then I was like, okay, I will draw cups. This one I was planning because I got like small Christmas ornaments that were wooden and like plain wood. I was planning to do painting sometime, maybe with the pyrography. I need to test that. But I could prime them and do watercolor paintings, and I was planning different kind of bunnies there. Some sketches. This is cafeteria. There's also like I have swatches and I have sketches on top of them. I sometimes do that because if I feel like I have no idea, I will just like try something out. This one I try to be really loose and abstract and still convey that it's the flower. And I really like this kind of abstract painting, like where it actually isn't a flower, but when you see it, you like you think that it's the flower, if you get what I mean. More coffee. Oh, at this point I got Copics. I got their basic set, so these colors are quite bright and maybe not so useful, but I tested them out. And of course they bleed because they are alcohol markers. Here I was cafeteria and having their flower pot. Here I was thinking it was coming Buntober again, but then I felt so burnt out in that month that I give up on the white page. Here we were playing D&D session. I drew my character here. It was pre-made character, so I just draw her from description. Some of the scene from our end fight there. Some more Bunny ideas. Bunny doing some tech stuff. Actually, Bunny doing my work. So drawing robots and drawing a line, having some carrot there. At this point, there was a really long break, really long, because these are quite recent. Here I have Levi driving really low ride gangster mobile and showing me his little furry middle fingers because that dog has some attitude. I was thinking Ruka as the logo, then some more Levi. I was planning some new sticker sets. I just released the previous ones. Here I was trying how different kind of background affects the image. So I'd actually really like this triangle one because it's make the ears look really long. Portrait. More quick portrait. I don't know why there's a hole. 2 quick portraits. I was thinking more of the idea for the stickers. Also written some ideas. Some doodling. And this page I want to show a bit more because at this point I was thinking why I didn't like this sketchbook, and I was thinking it took awfully long, then I was thinking why. One thing was I didn't like this. The size was really, really small. Often when I was drawing, I felt like I need to take even the whole page, or if I want, because I like to do multiple sketches on the one page, they get really small and really messy and really hard to read. Because I don't remember what these ideas were, they're impossible to tell me what they were. So this is definitely too small size for me. I prefer a bit bigger one. This is A6, so A5 would be good. Also, this clasp is annoying as it can be. If I put it back there, it's that's why it almost fell out. And I didn't use it much. I don't have time and I didn't have inspiration. And here the paper is reliable. And it was normal, tutti, took pretty well. It's not mixed media, it's really thin. Took most of the stuff really well. Then the notable projects was the Buntober, dog drawings. Only few finished pieces, and here I was thinking, why is that? Why had so many few finished pieces? And then I linked it's probably because this is too small sketchbook for me to work on. But it still wasn't small enough for me to put this pocket, because when it's closed, it's actually not that small, it's quite thick. It can fit my current pencil case, but it's not pocket size. And then I have one empty page here, and my test page. And the back page, so I didn't draw anything. So, that was my sketchbook tour for sketchbook number 18. And I hope the next sketchbook tour is a bit more, sooner than in 2 years. So, thanks for watching, and hope I see you in my other videos as well. And I will be linking my sketchbook playlist, because all my every sketchbook I have ever filled is filmed. I have filmed the tour video. So, yeah, it's there. Bye.